I did what they said. I went to school, studied hard, and then I started my career as a nurse. I also started my family around this time. I quickly learned how difficult it is to be the mom that you want to be and have the career that you want to be. I wanted to provide a certain lifestyle for my kids, but I also wanted to be there for those moments. And 22 years ago, I couldn't find a way to make that happen. And as many of you know, working at the hospital requires you to get up at 5:30 in the morning. You get there, clock in, get report, and then you work physically and emotionally hard all day. It drains you, takes a lot out of you. Give report at the end, and then you tie up your loose ends, charting or whatever you didn't have time to do before you head home, sometimes like 8 o'clock. We do it because we love it. We went into this career because we want to help people, right? We want to be there for people and be there in those moments, and we're honored to be able to do it. But I realized that while I was there taking care of strangers, I wasn't able to take care of my kids at those times. And then when I would get home, I had nothing left. I was drained. Cooking supper was a huge task when I got home. And even my days off, there just wasn't much other than recovering and doing basic things like grocery stores and housekeeping, things that I wasn't able to do when I was at the hospital. It never closes. They're open on weekends, holidays, nights, hurricanes. After missing too many Christmases with my kids, it really just started to take a toll on me mentally and physically. I started having a lot of aches and pains. My back was hurting. But as many of us healthcare workers do and are trained to do, we just push through. You just keep doing it. You put your head down and you're in survival mode and you just grind. You just do it. You don't even think about it. You just do it because you think that's what you have to do. At the time, I didn't know another way or even have the time to think about or research any other way. And again, I don't think many other options existed when my kids were little 20 years ago, when technology wasn't what it is now. But eventually I had an ankle injury. I have avascular necrosis in my ankle and forced me to quit bedside nursing. If it wasn't for that, I'd probably still be dragging a leg and trying to push through because I didn't know any better. So stepping back from all that, really being able to look at that and process that in the last few decades, I discovered digital marketing when I was researching options and other ways to bring in an income. I knew I still wanted to help people because that's what I love to do. When I stumbled upon this, I couldn't believe what I was learning, honestly. I got so much information so quickly in this program. I was lucky to get into the right program the first time. I've heard many people that have done several programs before they've discovered this. I was lucky to hit it right at the beginning, thanks to a friend that recommended this to me, actually an ultrasound tech at my hospital. Because this digital marketing works around you instead of you working around it. You don't have to ask off. You don't have to miss soccer games. You don't have to look at your phone because you're on call while you're at your daughter's play. This works around you, and then the beauty of it is the work that you do continues to work on automations, on autopilot, while you go out and live your life or go to work at another job. It continues to run through email funnels, a pre-built system, so that you can get paid while you're sleeping. So if you are looking for a way to both be there for your children, not have to put them in daycare, and be able to bring in the income to support the lifestyle that you want to provide for them, put ready in the comments because I would love to talk more to you about this wonderful opportunity that we have right now in 2025 that we didn't have when my kids were young, and I only wish that we had.